I am not happy, fellas. I'm not happy, fellas. Guys, Flint Vision stinks, man. Listen, guys, NA is back. There's a couple positives. There's a couple positives, okay? Listen, guys. Two positives. Australian CS is back. I fucking love Australian CS. Also, NACS is back. Bad news. I am fucked, man. God. If Lin Vision beats Huns, I still have a chance. If Fluxo or NRG aren't absolute dog shit, I have a chance. But it's all over. You're cooked, you're cooked, you're cooked, you're cooked, you're cooked. I need FaZe, NIP, Gamer Legion, and Perivision to go through. Gamer Legion and Perivision play tomorrow. I needed Perivision to win this game, bro. 12-11. Noda walks through an app smoke. They're gonna go A. They have 4 on A. He walks through an app smoke. AW. 1 in 20. And they still barely lose. Also, I'm sorry, guys. I'm switching over to M80. I'm just going to bandwagon whichever NA team seems good at the time. But I'm fucked. It's over for me. You know, you know what makes me really sad? You know what makes me really, really sad? Let's look at what my pick'ems were at first. If my original gut feeling, this is what my pick'ems were. Let's see. Dude, I'm actually tilted. I'm genuinely tilted, bro. Pick'ems means so much to me. I needed this shit. Now there's nothing. Nothing that brings me joy. Okay, what did I end the stream with? This is what I ended the stream with. Oh, that's not what I ended the stream with. This is what I ended the original stream with, okay? FaZe, Gamer Legion, that wouldn't have worked. Rare Adam, Huns, 03. So I still would have only gotten 1, but I would have had Legacy, Bait. Okay, I still would have been fucked. It still would have been over if I went with this. Unless NRG goes through. I still do have a chance, actually, with this. If I would have done this, because Legacy and Bait play tomorrow, if NRG doesn't go 2-3, maybe I would have had a chance here. But, I mean, I would have had a better chance with this than what I got right now, man. Fuck. Guys, it's over. Gold coin looks better. I agree. I genuinely agree. That's not even cope, I swear. That's not even cope. I felt that way from the start. I think I actually like silver coin the most. How can he rage bait all the French Twitter users when they just say he has silver coin? Listen, bro, nothing can stop the French rage bait, okay? They can bring up silver Budapest coin. That will mean nothing to me a week after Budapest. I already damn forgot about every other coin I got, to be honest. Alright, now that I got the pick'ems rant. I mean, dude, fucking... Okay, listen, here's the thing, guys. I'm actually not a... I like watching good Counter-Strike, and I like watching Counter-Strike for entertainment, right? So, I understand the argument against BO1s, but at the same time, I also don't mind when, like, random underdog teams win. I don't hate it. But the biggest argument that I absolutely agree with to abolish BO1s, because I think it's objectively better for Counter-Strike, is these 2-0 games today, bro. What the fuck was this? This was awful. 13-1, 13-3, 13-7, 13-2. These 2-0 games are horrible. Absolutely horrific. And if we have BO3s throughout here, there's a 0% chance Fluxo and Energy are here. We would actually have, like, good competitive matchups in the 2-0 games. So I totally, like... Listen, when you start getting in the way of entertaining Counter-Strike, then I'm like, okay, bro. Maybe we can't abolish these BO1s. They kind of suck cock. But then I guess maybe NACS would be doomed. And maybe Australian CS would be doomed if that was the case. But I don't know, bro. FlyQuest looks good. Dabs NA GOAT Rookie of the Year. I was watching Onapixel stream and he called him the Ginger Fallen. And I was like, that's the most genius shit I ever heard in my entire life. Genuinely. Alright, let's talk about the actual teams, bro. Like, cause you know, Pick'em's rant, it is what it is. Okay, be honest with me, guys. Did any of you fuckers get anything besides Rare Atom correct for your 3-0s or 0-3s? There's gonna be some people that are still alive simply because of the 3-1, 3-2 teams. And listen, I do wish you the best, but I mean, this major is tough. I think everyone knew stage 1 was gonna be fucking atrocious. You got FlyQuest and Rare Atom. That's honestly, you're a genius. You're a genius. Okay, so everyone's just as fucked as I am. Hey, guys, at least we're in it together at the end of the day. I felt really sad at first because my Legacy and Bait 3-0 picks, I literally speed ran. I speed ran Silver Coin with these picks. But then it turns out that we were all speed running Silver Coin together after FaZe lost and Perryvision lost. And Gamer Legion stunk, and just everyone, all the 3-0 teams stunk. And I don't think a soul was going to put Linvision 0-3. So at least we're all in the same boat here, guys. You know, deadass, we all randomizing pick'ems from now on. I mean, there's just no point. Like, genuinely, there's just no point to actually use your brain when BO1s are involved, because it's genuinely a coin flip. If Linvision beat Huns, I would have had a chance. Yeah, me too. My 2 0-3s would have been right, and then I would have had a pretty solid chance actually to go through. But you know, it is what it is. It's over. Start up the Gar Memorial. Ugh, Gar Memorial for the fucking pick'ems, fellas. What a... I mean, I'm just gonna troll for the rest of the pick'ems, bro. Who's in stage 2? I mean, on God, we put in Passion UA and M80 to go 0-3. Any teams are running it back for stage 2. But Liquid, bro. What if Liquid goes 3-0? Nah, Passion UA. M80 going 3-0. Who's going 0-3? Aurora. Aurora and Astralis are going 0-3. Liquid is Europe. I mean, it's true, but they have a United Statesian in the team. They have a Patriot in the team, in Elige. Also, can I say, if they have one Patriot in the team, that's enough for me, okay? No, can I say, guys, Elige stock is on the up and up, okay? Elige was getting shit on for his time in FaZe. But he literally just joined FaZe at the worst time imaginable. At the worst time imaginable. FaZe looked worse without him. I think maybe Elige is gonna get a little bit of slack after FaZe looks poop. They have NAF. It's true. I guess, I mean, like, I don't feel like a super close... Dude, this is going to sound crazy. I don't think you guys are going to... I don't think you guys are going to like this if you're from Canada, but... I feel a closer connection to the Australians than I do the Canadians. Dude, I've always had, like, a strange obsession with Australia, bro. I want to be Australian so bad. I've always wanted to be Australian so bad.
Talk about the major RN since it is horrendous. Everybody knows that. So the real question is, how is FaZe gonna rebuild around Twists and Frozen, because the rest is useless?
You know, I mean, I don't fucking know, man. Hold on, let me. Yeah, like Canada is chill. I'd say Canada's the 52nd state, but for me, Australia is the 51st state, dude. Australians are fucking dope. All the people from Australia are cool. The actor for Thor is from Australia. I mean, wow. What a great country, man. I love Australia. Let's fucking go FlyQuest, eh? Dude, I love their accent as well. Like, I truly deep down wish I was Australian. So badly. But nah, bro. Like, Canada, they're chill, whatever. They're 52nd state. Australia, 51st state in my mind. UK's whatever, bro. UK's fine. UK's 50. Would I consider the UK the 53rd state? Who would I put above the UK? I used to not be a UK enjoyer, but then listen, I met a lot of fellas in the G League from the UK are fire. Okay, UK citizens are dope. So maybe UK is 53rd. I always held a grudge against the UK due to 1776 and what they tried to do to us. But I think maybe I could finally get past that. 2CF, are you actually from the UK, or are you from somewhere else? Anyways, okay, so let's see. Elish stock is up. Do you think Red can upset FaZe Clan? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised, bro. At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. I actually am really sad because I was glazing Red Candidos in the 1776. Unk is that old. Yeah, I'm just a superhuman. What can I say, really? I've been around the block. Listen, I glazed Red Candidos. They're playing FaZe. It's just a horrible matchup. Why can Red Candidos not be playing Imperial or Huns? They deadass could beat Imperial or Huns. I like these fellas. Okay, they're cool. You know, they stunk today, but it is what it is. Listen, I know it's Red Canids, but like Red Canids, it just doesn't roll off my tongue well. I just don't like it. From UK, but parents are Irish and Italian. Okay, that's a fire mix. I fuck with Italy. I actually think I want to have my wedding in Italy, but we probably wouldn't invite anyone. Mostly, we'd invite like 8 people. Because flying a bunch of people out to Italy is a lot. Alright, so how are we rebuilding FaZe? Sorry, bro. I'll get back to this. Invite the EU Garmlings. Yo, that's actually real. I couldn't... I couldn't... Every Garmling from EU is invited to the wedding. How about that, huh? That would be fire, bro. I could set all you fellas up, throw a bunch of lawn chairs. Dude. Hold on, guys. We need to plan this out. We'll plan this out together, okay? Give me a couple years. It's gonna be a few years still. But we'll figure this out. I'll be an old grizzled man by that time. Alright, let's see. How is FaZe gonna rebuild? Listen, we don't. Maybe FaZe still goes on a run, but it's probably over. Let's see. You did international wedding? It's a lame process as an American. What all is there to it? You're my favorite Caucasian. Yo, thank you, bro. I'm honored. Listen, guys, FaZe, if they bomb out here 1-3 to Red Candidos, I mean, it's retirement time for you. Unfortunately.
Remember, Garma, when I said that I would be your best man at your wedding and bless your
I
children?
don't remember
yeah,
that,
if you
bro.
do it in Italy, it is happening 100%.
Yo, God bless. Shaggy best man at the Garmler wedding. Clip this. Dude, a Garmling wedding would actually kind of be hype. I'd have to talk to the woman about this though. I don't know what her feelings would be. Anyways, Kerrigan's got to retire. Let's look at their stats. I don't even actually know what their stats are here. I just can't believe they lost to NRG after seeing what NRG did today. They must have just been on like an insane high yesterday. Dude, Vexite is a fucking... Okay, I was going to talk about... Dude, FlyQuest, guys. FlyQuest, the greatest roster move I've ever seen is them adding Azur is the coach. Okay? Azur coach has done wonders for this team. Vexite in his new roles and positions, generational. Nedic in his new roles and positions, generational. I love what he's done with this team. Even in an Inns interview, Inns was like, adding Azur has, you know, done wonders for me as an IGL. Like, who would have thought adding the best IGL in Australian CS history would have, you know, finally brought FlyQuest together? Who would have thunk it? But no, Vexite played out of his fucking mind, man. Lake as well. We might be back, fellas. We might be a little bit back. I mean, Regali, Regali's typically their best player, but Vexite was just locked in. Okay, anyways, let's look at FaZe stats. Okay, so Twist, Frozen. Oh my. This can't be real life. Oh, this can't be real. I mean, listen, I think we already knew Jacob was bad in his roles. What the fuck are we doing? We gotta rebuild from the ground up here, fellas. I mean, what the fuck is this? Oh my. What? Here's the deal. See, the problem with Broky is I feel like FaZe has so many issues on the team. Would having an actual good star opera help them? Of course. It helps any team, okay? Any team, your ceiling gets raised exponentially if you have a star opera. But, like, my issue was...
Yo, Gum, no joke, come voice channel. I have a full PowerPoint presentation about this. I have all the solutions.
Listen, bro, hold on. I just... Like, the problem with FaZe and Broky is... Who else do you add as an opper? Because I never thought Broky was that horrible. Dude, if only they would have just... I know he gets dicked on by Ruby. There's no way Simple can be this bad. There's no way Simple can be this bad. I mean, like, I know he stunk in the playoffs against Mongols, but... Like, this is just unreal. Oh. Oh. Holy shit! I mean, I'm just gonna post this. I'm just gonna post this with no context. That's unreal. Hold on, fellas. Nine six. I mean, this is unbelievable. Holy shit. Okay, I mean, he's fragging worse than Kerrigan. Dear God. You're the Gerbert Johnson of CS. My goat. Yo, thank you, bro. I love Gerbert. I don't even think that needs any context. I mean, that's unreal. I actually cannot believe this. Why? Like, what is the point? So you understand that Broky is a problem. So you bench him prior to Austin, bring Simple in as a stand-in. You don't want to pay for Simple. Okay. Listen, if you're a Broky, just say so. I think they did say they're Brokies. So then they bring back Broky. And he's just as dog shit as he was before, if not worse. I just don't get it. Like, what are we doing here? You give him a timeout for a month and just expect that he's magically fixed? Jacob has been horrible since he joined. What? I mean, guys, you can't. You just can't. You just can't. Yo, thank you for the follows. You just... I mean, can we get, like... What a... Can we save Twist, bro? I mean... Okay, so... I have a gripe with Twist, man. I feel like... I only feel half bad for him because... He's in the position he's in. It's kind of his fault, right? He had an ego on Liquid. A lot of the problems on Liquid, I feel like, did stem from him. But if we look at just in the server, raw skill, he is one of the best players in the world, and he has just been sandbagged for the past fucking 2 years at this point. He just is on fucking Liquid, horrible. FaZe, horrible. I mean, my God. Twist wanted to get back with his ex so bad. This should be a lesson to all of you. This should be a lesson to all of you. Never get back with your ex. If you left in the first place, there was a reason. I don't know why you would magically expect it to be different the next time around, but here we are. When is leaving a team and then going back ever worked for a player? Who has that happened for? I guess Elish now in Liquid. Guardian to Na'Vi was a disaster. I guess Kerrigan back to FaZe was a success. Kerrigan's one of the only success stories because he Had success. Has success on Mouse. Comes back to FaZe. Wins a major. Kerrigan is a successful time that worked, okay? Other than him, like... Who else? I can't think of anyone. Zeus. It's true. Zeus is a good example. I guess, yeah, Zeus Device. Zeus is a good example, but he had not... I mean, he had good success when they came back. Like, he didn't win a major, so, like, I don't know. Like, it depends what your measure of success is. Zeus did have good success when he came back. Who else? Device. Has Device won a trophy since he went back to Astralis? No. Okay, guys, we found out. If you're an IGL, it can work. Okay? If you're anyone else... it won't work. If you're a regular player, it won't work. If you go back to a team, you're just not going to win shit. Emo Anime died. What happened to Emo Anime? This can't be real. I also just want you guys to know if... let me show you something real quick. If FaZe don't make the playoffs, this will be the first major they have not made the playoffs of since I Am Rio in 2022. It's been 3 years since these fuckers have not made the playoffs of a major, and they're about to get... I mean, I still do think they make it out of stage 1. I do think they make it out of stage 1, okay? But I mean, I don't think they're going to make it out of the play. I don't think they're not even going to touch the playoffs. Most likely. If there was a team to lock in, you would think it's FaZe, but I've never seen FaZe look this poop before, bro. Like, I do think they make it out of stage 1, okay? If they lose to Red Candido, pack it the fuck up. The whole team needs... like, who do you even build around, right? Who do you even build around? Because you have Twists and Frozen. But, like, do you really want to keep any of the other 3 players? Not really. You're going to have to keep one of them. For the world standing. But, like, who of those 3 do you keep? Like, I guess you just keep running it with Kerrigan. Maybe. Frozen Prob getting sold, so then, like, I don't know what core they run with. There's like a 60% chance. So yeah, FaZe probably do make it out of stage 1. Like, let's do some math real quick. I think Huns beats Imperial, Paravision, Gamer Legion. I mean, this is a toss-up, really. It doesn't really matter. Energy, probably cooked. Oof. This would be tough. This would be a tough matchup. They could get absolutely fucked here. What if Bait beats Legacy? Then they play Fluxo. Okay. What if this happens? Then they play Legacy. They're gonna have a tough matchup unless this exact result happens. What if Gamer Legion beats Paravision? Then they play Legacy. Then they play... They're either playing Fluxo or the loser of Bait Legacy. That is a fucking brutal draw. If they win. If they play Fluxo, I think they probably make it through. If they play Legacy or Bait, they might be fucked. Imperial should win. I honestly think from what I've seen from... like, Huns don't look insane, but Imperial are horrible. FaZe better than Bait? I don't even know if I agree with that at this point. I mean, like, Bait have not looked phenomenal here, but FaZe has looked worse somehow. Like, I don't, you can't just say Bait worse than FaZe at this point, bruh. You just can't be saying that. Listen, guys, it's a little selfish, but at the end of the day, I just can't stop thinking about the pick'ems. At least all our pick'ems are cooked together. You know, we're all in this boat together, besides a few people who are top 5 IQ in the earth. And I respect those people. If you actually, like, get through this stage, I am praying for you to get diamond, genuinely. I'm praying for you to get diamond, because if you make it through here, you deserve that shit, genuinely. You're a genius. You're a genius. Hades had M80 going 3-0. I'm actually kind of pissed I didn't just go with, like, NA Cope picks. I don't know why I didn't. I should have just done M80 NRG 3-0, and then I would have at least gotten 1. But I tried to be smart, bro. Last time I ever do that shit again. Last time I ever do that shit again. Next time I'm just picking by heart. That's how you gotta do it. I mean, bro, this shit is on fucking real. This shit is unreal. Apparently, Overdrive put FlyQuest and M83. Yeah, bullshit. Overdrive, I actually would not pray for him to get through. Let me see this pussy's pick'ems. He ain't posted them on Twitter. Overdrive, buddy. Let me see your pick'ems. Let me see your pick'ems, buddy. I mean, I think the majors are going to be so hard with the new stage 1 because there's just so many teams that are like this that it's going to be so hard to predict who is going to come into this tournament playing well and who's going to be playing it bad. Like, you think about it. Like, when you really think about it, right? FlyQuest and M80, yo, thank you for becoming a member. Listen. You really think about it. Okay? FlyQuest, I like them. But going into this tournament, this win against 3D Max is impressive. 0-2 to Legacy, 0-2 to Liquid, 0-2 to Gamer Legion. We lose in a Basement Boys in Gen 1. This was, like, right when Azure came in as a coach, so I don't, like... I guess I get it. But you wouldn't suspect that, you know, they'd cruise. But they did get a good draw as well, okay? They did get a good draw. What are you doing in life besides CS? To be honest with you, I don't really play CS at all, besides for when I'm streaming. But this is also my job, so I do it a lot of the time. When I'm not working out, hanging out with wife, taking dogs on walk, throwing ball with dogs, watching anime with wife, watching regular TV show with wife, pretty much dog, wife, or watch show or work, to be honest. I do work a lot. Shout out dog and wife. On God, bro. I love dog and wife. Do you think Simple has a chance to make tier 1? I think after this major, honestly, no. No. I would say just because his salary is so much. I think his buyout's going to be insane. And I think BC Game's going to try and make a good roster. So, like, Simple can go into Tier 1 through BC Game if they get a good enough roster, to be honest. So, we'll see. What watch with like top 5 animes? Let's see. What did we watch recently? We recently watched through Black Clover. Black Clover is good. What else did we watch? She just started watching Don Don, but I already watched Don Don. We also recently just watched Arcane. Guys, Arcane is cinema. We watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, kind of mid. What else? What did we watch before this? I forget. Currently on my own, I'm watching My Hero Academia. It's pretty good. Chainsaw Man. I've seen Chainsaw Man. We did watch Chainsaw Man together. Chainsaw Man is good. I've seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I've watched through all of Naruto. I've watched through all of Hunter x Hunter, dude. I kind of... There's like... I go through streaks of just powering through this stuff. Absolutely powering through. Berserk. Yeah, we literally were gonna start watching Berserk. That is gonna be one of the next shows that we see. We were deciding between watching Arcane and watching Berserk. Demon Slayer is also fire. Calling Edge Runner mid, but liking Black Clover. I just didn't really... I have seen Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is good as well. We watched that together. No, see, the thing with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I didn't think it was bad. It was definitely different. I didn't think it was horrible. I just... Like, okay, I understand, like, it's cool because I'm not going to spoil anything. It just kind of... I don't know. It just kind of made me feel empty. Like, I just watched it. It made me feel empty, and I was never going to think about it again. And, like, I know a show is good if I'm, like, consistently thinking about it days and days after I watch it. And that's like Arcane. Like, I recently, like, after Arcane, I couldn't stop thinking about that shit for days. Anyways, what else was I yapping about? M80. Have you watched Fate? No. You'd rather watch something like Peaky Blinders? My girlfriend has seen Peaky Blinders. And she said it was very good. I've seen Kaiju Number 8. I haven't finished season 2 yet, though. I was watching it when it was coming out weekly, and then I just kind of stopped watching it because I hate watching 20-minute episodes once a week. Like, I like waiting and then just watching all of it. Just hop on. See, the thing is, I don't even like League. I don't even like League, but the show is good. Okay, let's look at Rare Atom, guys. This is what I was talking about. I mean... Like, how are you... I like M80. I've seen M80's peak, but, like, holy fuck, bro. How are they just... And they got good wins against Bait and Parry Division. These are not, like, shit wins. The FlyQuest wins... Win against Legacy was phenomenal. Imperial and Fluxo are, I mean, incredible draws. NRG with a coach is an incredible draw. They both got incredible games in the 2-0 games. But these are legit wins, man. This is a legit-ass win. People are trying to discredit the FlyQuest run. Literally, Legacy was the most popular 3-0 pick that anyone had. They were the overwhelming favorite to go 3-0. And easily, like, the best team in this entire stage. So, yeah, I feel like you cannot discredit this run, even though it's a BO1. Even though it's a BO1. Daps played well. You recommend 86? I have seen 86. I liked 86. I thought it was good. I wouldn't list it in, like, it's not one of my most favorites, but it was good. Daps, also, I want to say, Daps did play good. Except for this game. Coach time finally caught up to him. And he was playing good before this, but... Have you seen Dexter? I have not seen Dexter. I've just seen hella clips of Dexter. But no, before this, Daps was playing well. But this was, I mean, this was a tough day. This was a tough day. But yeah, I just think, like, with my, like, I love FlyQuest and M80. I just can't believe my eyes, bro. I think FaZe more likely to, I think FaZe, I'm sorry, bro. I cannot read right now. But I think FaZe does go through. Most likely. I'll check my fantasy real quick as well. I had a draft and I had a regular. Oh, this looks bad. Dude, I'm so mid at fantasy, bro. Every fucking time I check this shit, I am literally... I'm the most mid fantasy player of all time, bro. I'm always like right in the middle. Come on, boys, lock in. You cannot do this to me.
Enough of yapping, time for League Big Arm.
I agree. It is time for G League. Oh no. Oh no, what was I thinking? Oy. Do you make more money with your videos or streams? Definitely videos. I mostly just stream for fun, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna piss. We'll start G League. YouTube chat. I'll see you guys probably again tomorrow because I didn't stream on... I didn't stream yesterday, and I'm not streaming on Thursday because I am a United Statesian, and I am celebrating Thanksgiving, so I will not be streaming on Thursday. So I'll probably be a Wednesday, Friday stream type of week. But if you guys want to participate in G League, the #1 upcoming league in the world, head over to Twitch. We'll be over there on Gormer CS, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Also a video tomorrow.